supreme good. Shout out to Aristotle. Team winning, it was kind of hard to swallow, but we all give thanks. Mahalo, entitled. Medicare, we get it, and we gonna keep it up. We put the focus in our cup and just go. Yeah, so, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it.
Thursday night baseball on tap from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Ronald Acuna, with the season coming to a close, the senior circuit's leading hitter makes his case for a batting title. Next. Merrill Kelly, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Hit out towards second. And there's one gone to start the night. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's been such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the National League leaders in hitting. I love watching this guy play. I hope he puts on a show in this game.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, Dior? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in will be Ronald Acuna. For his career in this matchup, he's 2 for 4. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Now time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Hernandez leads off first with 1 away. And That one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
The batter will be C.J. Abrams. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, what we might be looking at, D-Row, is a team that might have lost its focus a little bit. They're definitely going into the postseason, but I don't like the way they've been playing the last week to 10 days.
Yeah, they've definitely been playing poorly, Dan, without question, not executing. But I will say this. When you go to the postseason and you show back up, all your numbers from the regular season get washed away and everybody's at 0. So they could start fresh and stay hot.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2 strikes.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And 1 batter in, the Braves will have to handle a threat to run on the base paths.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's gone 3 for 4. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Ready with the 2-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Racing back the right fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. two-run home run here for Josh Reddick, number 148 for his career. And Arizona moves that in front now 2-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. Lifted the other way out to left center. Acuna giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next to hit, David Peralta. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's had a lot of success. 7 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Now here's the first offering. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least 1 more batter. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Peralta leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
So a full count now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Acuna going back. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Arizona. Now at the plate is Freddie Freeman. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in.
Not an easy thing to do to lead the league in RBIs, but this guy is certainly well on his way. 7 runs batted in, D-Row, in his last 10.
Yeah, Dan, what I love about this guy, 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, screams to the fact that, you know, maybe he's not on fire right now, but he finds a way with runners in scoring position to be that run producer for his ball club.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Haniger, the former Seattle Mariner, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 24 home runs and 51 runs batted in. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Liner toward right center. And this is going to split the uprights and head toward the pool for extra bases. Haniger rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as it's now a 1-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal as he grounds one briskly to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The pitcher, number 50, Charlie Morton.
In now, Charlie Morton, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And they're runners at the corners now. Bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Next, it'll be David Fletcher. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks.
That'll bring up Josh Van Meter. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Stephen Vogt. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and 19 driven in. 2-0. Vogt stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Line drive to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
To the plate now, Merrill Kelly. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2-1 the count. The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
I got 3-2.
C.J. Abrams would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So here is Teoscar Hernandez. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Popped up. Walker waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Popped him up. Abrams moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left, number 26 for him on the season, and Atlanta's taken a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Struck out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Abrams has got it, and the side is retired. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-2 Atlanta. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
The shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Now the 1-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And Tatis is there for route number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ketel Marte comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up. Fletcher over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Eduardo Escobar is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Abrams is off of first with two away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Popped him up. Freeman is under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. One left for Arizona. They trail 3-2. All set for the start of the fourth. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger.
Here's the first pitch to him. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Digging in next, Yasmani Grandal. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in his zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1-0 count. Here it is. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. 2 gone now in the Braves half of the fourth. And that'll bring up Nick Montrigo. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Scooped up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Into the box, Charlie Morton. Popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Walker is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Atlanta leads it 5-2. Now into the box. Sox, David Peralta, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now. This is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game. Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now that.
Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
The batter, number 19, second baseman.
1 out, runner at first. And here's Josh Van Meter. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Next to dig in, Stephen Vogt hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. Peralta, the runner at first with 2 gone. Bouncer down the line. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail 5-2. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Now the first pitch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. High chopper to third. Gonna be a tough play. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next, it'll be Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the fastball was swung on and missed.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 2-2 offering. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 2-2 one more time.
We got 3 and 2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1, no
and a
strike.
pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in the strike zone.
Runners on the move for second. Hit back up the middle. The tag, and he is out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the... And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game. Get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Acuna coming in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So now into the box is Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
No hits to this point. Popped him up. Tatis has a play, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and the deficit remains 5-2. Caleb Smith will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 31, Caleb
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And now the first pitch. Ball
Outside,
1.
that's a ball.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1 home. It's a fastball looked at for a strike. Lays off 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Walker just to the right of the mound. One away.
Now back.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out. So next to hit is Nick Madrigal. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Peralta. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're still out in front, 5-2. Now to the plate, here is David Peralta. It was a walk in his last trip.
The left fielder.
First pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Acuna is right there, one down. Now it'll be Christian Walker. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Low with the splitter, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the right field line. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Josh Van Meter is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hernandez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Next, here is Stephen Vogt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitters meeting, that stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. A.J. Minter, lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He's got it, a great running play, and that'll retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. Taylor Clark is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Aaron Hicks is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Clark, a 6'4" right-hander. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The batter, the third baseman.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, David Fletcher, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The left fielder, Chaos Davis.
Stepping in now to Oscar Hernandez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 home.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-0 count, the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Acuna digs in now. An uncharacteristic performance from the league's batting average leader, who's been held hitless so far today.
You know, you amass so many ABs. Usually an 0 for this late in the game won't kill you. But I'll tell you what, fighting for a batting crown, he can't afford to take an 0 for right here. 1 knock does not move his average, and I think if we asked him right now, he would certainly take that long dart to right to keep him above water today.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Ball in.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Atlanta as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Will Smith gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 51, Will Smith.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, C.J. Abrams. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Fouled away. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Abrams on at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. That's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here it is. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
High in the air down the right field line. Giving chase is Hediger. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that will bring up Eduardo Escobar. As a look, now the pitch. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
And he fouls this one off. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Ready to begin the 8th, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
First offering on its way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Peralta. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, and it's now 6-3.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game. That bomb here in the 8th is big.
Michel Baez is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Back up the middle. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
You could see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Standing in now, Mitch Haniger. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Now at the plate, here is Yasmani Grandal, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole of 0-2. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Here it comes, 0-2. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 6 and the Diamondbacks 3. And now in the box, David Peralta, his career line against Will Smith. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. In the air out toward right field. Haniger is there, and he has it for the out. Next to hit is Christian Walker. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. 1-0 the count. That's wide, 2-0. 3 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Haniger. 2 down. Stepping in next, Josh Van Meter. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Roberto Ozuna enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 54, Roberto.
from the stretch. Down
Count
and in
1-0.
here. 1 ball, no strikes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. And stepping in, Nick Madrigal. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throw into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
O'Neill Cruz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 61, O'Neill Cruz.
He's set. Here it comes. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike 1. Popped up. Escobar is there. 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. He doubled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit. And why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
The 2-1 home. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Madrigal is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
In now to Oscar Hernandez. Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
So now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Peralta going back to the track, to the wall. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 37 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Victor will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Nick Ahmed will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Peralta is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate now is Freddie Freeman, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First delivery to him.
Oh, that's it.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
2 out, nobody on. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now it'll be the catcher, Stephen Vogt. First offering, fouled off. Hader, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So now to the plate, C.J. Abrams. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And he will put this one away. And the Braves bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. 10-3 at the end of this contest. The Atlanta Braves